once again, I have started recording this way too late. I'm gonna do a re-recording of this game because the last time I tried to take, well, honestly, most of my footage of trying to review this game was largely unusable. So this game is a visual novel in the historic genre. Here, yeah, Victorian London, late Victorian time period, if I remember correctly. If you don't know what a confirmed bachelor is, because that is language that has fallen out of use, honestly. Some people who are a bit into history like I am might know what that is. It refers to a gay man, essentially. Confirmed bachelor is a term that used to be used to refer to a gay man during roughly this time period, and perhaps slightly after too. The term has mostly fallen out of use, and I hope all of the text has got to show up this time, because last time there was like, in the recording there was like nothing here from text. Visually I think this is really well done, which you also don't get in some visual novels, which, I mean, given the fact that it's a visual novel, I feel like that's a pretty important aspect of the genre, is the fact that the visuals be nice. And I do understand that some people may want to make visual novels but don't necessarily technically have the art skill or the funds required to hire somebody else to draw this for them, but still, like, it's a visual novel, not a regular novel or a game book game, I don't know what you're supposed to call those. You know, those kind of games that's essentially a novel with choices. Like, you can choose where the story goes, kind of, but those ones, essentially a visual novel with, you know, choices. You get the choices to decide where you want the story to go, within boundaries, of course, but without the whole visual aspect, those things. But as this is a visual novel, of course the visuals are at least slightly important. This is our main character's cousin, who is slightly worried about him still being single, and, well, is trying to get him together with someone. Obviously someone during this time period would have been presumed to be a woman. That's not going to be the case in this game. Essentially, the cousin's prodding is what prompts our main character to try to seek someone out, after all, even if only to be able to tell his family members that, you know, I tried, but it didn't work out, that kind of thing. He's not terribly keen on getting in a relationship at the moment. So this is the prompting that gets this started. That essentially gets the plot started. It's well done. It makes sense for a time period. I mean, obviously. I'm just saying, sometimes does it sound stupid to say that that something fits for the time period it's supposed to be written in? That would be a given, wouldn't it? But it's not really, not always, because sometimes you read certain things in books or games and it doesn't really make sense for the time period or for the plot or for... I'm just saying, I appreciate a well put together story, and that is not always the case. You would think that'd be given, but it really isn't.